Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Folake. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Now, the proposal we're expecting for the training company has come in. It came in this month.
that's fine. Mm. My God, there's so many spelling mistakes, and the whole write-up is in cap letters. The punctuations are not right. So why do they expect me to send my staff to the training institution?
I noticed the same thing
Oh,
too.
no. I think you should look for another training company. I'm not interested in this.
Okay, so I should get someone else?
Yes, please.
All right, then. Thank you.
The world is changing, and so must you, especially in things that speak about you when you're not there. And one thing that speaks about you when you're not there is your written communication. Everything you write must speak good things about you. It must speak well about you. The packaging of it, the paper that you use, the words that you use, must say things about you, because you're not there to explain yourself. You're not there to explain what you really meant. So it must succinctly, speak for you and give the right communication. 5 classic mistakes that people make when they write. Number 1, the salutation. You do not say, "Dear sir," and put a comma. You do a colon instead. The 2 dots, that's the colon. All right? So no more comma, because that's old-fashioned. The world has moved on. Number 2, people think in their mother tongue and then translate it verbatim into the English language. Something like, "I'm looking for a car to carry me to Oshodi." Why would you say "carry me to Oshodi"? Just because somebody in my language it says "carry me." So I'm translating it. That lady is very yellow. What should you rather say? You should rather say, "That's a light complexioned lady." Number 3 is physiology. We also bring the way we think into the way we phrase our sentences. An unwieldy written communication is a very tedious thing to read. And so if I would say the dog of the man, why would you want to say the dog of the man? You rather say the man's dog. The table of the executive, is the executive's table. You also would never. You also should never say things like "though, nevertheless," or "because of the reason why." You're either saying "because" and using it alone, or you're saying the reason and using that alone, or you're saying "why," because they mean one and the same thing. And then you do not also say "so therefore," or "please call me lest I forget, hence I forget to come back." Why would you want to use all those cumbersome, cloying language? Number 4 is punctuation. This is a major area where people have a major problem. The way you speak is not the way you write. It is even more important to punctuate when you write than when you speak. For instance, people have done the wrong thing just from reading something that is wrongly punctuated. Listen to this example. "Should I deal at 20 million?" And then someone writes back and says, "No money too small." What do I understand from that? I understand, for me, No money is too small. Deal at 20 million for goodness sake. However, what the person actually wanted to say was, no, money too small. A simple, tiny comma. That thing that looks so small is actually saying volumes and changes the complete context of that sentence. No, money too small. In other words, no, please don't deal because the money is too small. Look at another classic example. Woman without her man is nothing. What do you understand by that? I would say a woman without a husband or a man is nothing. However, that's not what the writer meant to say. What he meant to say was, woman, without her, man is nothing. Woman, comma, without her, comma, man is nothing. Look at that. Number 5 is screaming. Where you go all caps is very rude. You're shouting at the person, you're screaming and commanding the person, and you are also demanding immediate attention. Many people trash such communication. And for me, even when it is an email, it's completely, totally rude and uncalled for. Please observe simple writing rules.